While the fires ravaged Southern California and left so many people without homes, it's been really amazing to see so much support from our community. Friends, neighbors, and businesses have really stepped up to help. Well, Walkgood LA is just one of the many local organizations that have offered a helping hand. And joining me now is the CEO and founder, Etienne Maurice. Good morning, Etienne.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. First, we want to know all about your organization, Walkgood LA, and tell us how it started.
Yeah, Walkgood LA started 4 years ago after the killing of Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. My cousin, Namaste Marley Ray, and my sister Ivy, we got together and we protested, but through the protest we also found spaces of healing by doing yoga in the park. And so we're a family organization providing spaces of healing for underrepresented communities. We now have our own creative wellness studio, the Walkgood Yard, in Mid-City, right on the corner of Pico and Norton. And we actually halted our programs to create a donation hub at our studio space. And so we did that for about 5 days last week. And now we're back into our order of business and we're offering donation-based programming for those affected by the fires.
Yeah, your work has now spread into raising money for the fire victims. Tell us, about how much you've collected and how that money has helped those affected by the fires.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of families in Altadena, families of color specifically, who have kind of been left out of the conversation or haven't gotten the attention that they deserve. So we've collaborated with Afropunk and we've helped organize a list of families' GoFundMe campaigns so that people can donate to these campaigns and support their families so we could ultimately reach their goals. And so we're doing that with the community ADENA. So if families who need to create their GoFundMes and get that extra support so that they can get back on their feet, we're asking families to email this email address, communityadena@gmail.com, so we can add you to the list and we can get more people to amplify their efforts.
Awesome. Etienne, I understand there was also a live stream that helped raise money, and you guys partnered with the Annenberg Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us all about that.
Yes. Big shout out to the Annenberg Foundation. We did a 2-day live stream with D Nice. You know, D Nice is an amazing DJ who really held us down during COVID with his club quarantine. So it was really a full circle moment for me to be on his IG live yesterday, and we had a bunch of amazing guests. My mother, Shirley Ralph, actually, she surprised me. I don't know how they were able to pull up that surprise, but I can't thank the Annenberg Foundation enough for supporting Walkgood. They were able to give us a $25,000 grant so we can continue to do the work that we've been doing in the community. And so I'm so thankful that, and we had will.i.am. will.i.am was one of our hosts, so I was able to co-host the whole entire night. So we had an amazing time last night.
Oh, he's been on our show a couple years ago, so a lot of great people involved here. Etienne, also there is a donation-based yoga class happening. Tell us all about this.
Yes, that's right. At the Walkgood Yard today at 10:30, you can come to our studio and take our donation-based yoga class. It's a good flow. It's a vinyasa flow. I like to tell people that yoga, everybody thinks it's about the postures and about the flexibility, when really it's about the breath. So we remind people that we all need spaces to breathe and we all need spaces to heal, and hopefully you can do it at the Walkgood Yard.
I think it's so appropriate because whether you've been directly affected by the wildfires or not, or just a member of this community so impacted by all this devastation, take a breath.
That's right.
This is so good for us physically and mentally at this time.
Yes, and I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised, and so this really means a lot to me. I'm a survivor of gun violence. I've had my own mental health issues years ago, but I've been able to overcome those challenges through community and with my family. And so that's really the foundation of Walkgood LA, and I really want to be able to expand our programming so that all people can have spaces to heal with us.
Yeah, you're a survivor now. You're helping others survive, really paying it forward to help, your neighbors, basically. We're all from LA, most of us, and we care about this community that we live in.
Yeah, and we got to be able to tell our stories and be able to turn our pain into purpose, and that's what we're doing at Walkgood.
Etienne, I want to ask you, what has been the feedback been for those who are helping you guys out, who are participating in these events?
Well, you know, last week when we turned our donation hub, when we turned the Walkgood yard into a donation hub, it was really amazing to see our community come together and actually be of service. And we remind everybody that this is not going to happen, and we're not going to fix this in a week.
Yeah.
We're not going to fix this in a weekend. This is going to be a long-term effect on our city. And as long as our community is willing to come together and serve, I think that we're going to see our city in a better place long-term. But yeah, I think it's been really amazing also to see the level of compassion we've had for each other during this time. There have been actual families that have come who have been affected by the fires, who came into the Walkgood yard to receive donations. It's one thing to drop off donations at a donation center, but it's a whole nother thing to actually meet the families who have been impacted, who are crying in your arms, telling you thank you just for your willingness to turn your space into a space of healing, but also service. And so I just really want to continue to support the most vulnerable of communities in Los Angeles, and I'm only able to do the work with the community.
And you guys will be here for the long term.
Yes, yes, yes. And we're going to continue to support as many families as we can through the work that we do at Walkgood LA.
Etienne, thank you so much for all the work you do.
Thank you.
Appreciate you very much.
Appreciate it.
And for more information about how you can get involved, visit our website, kcalnews.com/fire.